Hi YouTube, my name is Safira. I am currently 26 years old. I have been an aspiring fashion designer since I was at the age of 12, so I've been sewing roughly for about 14 years now. Um, I found along the way throughout my sewing experience that there are some things that I just needed tutorials on to where I could not do it on my own. And where I live, the only place where you can get that education is at a college or a university, and the tuition was somewhat expensive. So thanks to YouTube, I've been watching a lot of videos. I've gotten a lot of experience. So what I figure now is that it is time for me to return the favor, which is what I am doing. With each new project that I do make, I will be uploading videos. Anyone that subscribes to my page, if you have any questions or if you want to see how a technique is worked, just feel free to send me a message and I will be more than happy to make a video for you, upload it. That way you'll have the know-how as well. So my very first project, I'm going to be making my very first corset. I've never attempted this before. I'm addicted to corsets. I am a corset junkie, just to put that out there. Like, everything in my closet eventually will be comprised of mainly corsets. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is get all of your tools together. You'll want to get the fabric that you need, and for this one, I just have some spare fabric in my little studios, little silver shiny metallic fabric. That's just a swatch for you to see what the fabric's going to be like. You are going to want to get yourself a corset pattern. I got myself one right here. As you can see, these patterns run very cheaply. Um, you're also going to need a tracing wheel to transfer your pattern markings to your paper. Now, there are two styles of tracing wheels. There is a serrated edge and there is also a smooth edge. Now, the smooth edge I prefer to use on every single type of fabric, no matter what the fabric is. The smooth edge tip is going to give you a solid line whenever you transfer the markings onto your fabric, as to where the serrated edge is going to put dotted lines as your pretty much pattern markings. To make the pattern markings along with the tracing wheels, you are going to need carbon tracing paper. They normally come in packs of 3 with this, which is of course white, and you've got blue and you've got yellow, and then they also do have red carbon. But basically you place this between your pattern paper and your fabric carbon side down onto the wrong side of the fabric, where you're able to trace the lines on the pattern through here, and it's going to transfer to the back side of the fabric, which is, for me, my wrong side there. As you can see, no shine. So that is the wrong side of my fabric. Other thing that you are going to need is going to be interfacing. This is just going to make the garment more wearable. It's going to make it more durable through launders and things like that. As you can see, it's just a very thin material. So you've got the interfacing there, and they actually run pretty cheap. The place where I normally shop at is called Hancock Fabrics, and it actually came in a little package, 99 cents for 15 inches by 3 yards, so that was a pretty good deal. Another thing that you are going to need will be a sharp pair of cutting scissors. It's preferable if you can get the ones that have angled holders with the straight blade. That way you can just go straight like that onto the fabric, not moving the fabric all that much. Then you are also going to need your pins. You can get ballpoint, you can get glass tip, you can just get metal edges, and then you're also going to need a pin cushion. The several pin cushions that I've used before have been a magnetic pin holder, which really isn't that much benefit to a sewer, especially a beginning sewer, because it just makes a horrible mess and you have to fish through the pin needles. Then you also have pin cushions. You have just the regular tomato one that you can sit down on the table. The benefit of that is that it does have a needle sharpener where you can just sharpen your needle as you need to do it. But it rolls around on the table. For me, it's very inconvenient. Me, I prefer to use wrist cushions, because you can just take the pins out as you need them. You can put the pins in as you come across the needle, as you saw, just stick it in there, no problem whatsoever. For corsets, which is going to be my first project, you will be needing eyelets to put your cord or your ribbon through, whenever, that way it can lace up properly in the back. You are also going to need an eyelet plier. They actually have several different types of eyelet pliers. I prefer this one. Actually, it's very easy. You just apply the eyelets and you squeeze it down, and it'll just clasp the two ends of the eyelets together. And last but not least, and most importantly, you do need a tape measure. The tape measure is going to allow you to measure yourself more accurately. The two places for a corset that you need to measure is going to be your high bust, or the fullest part of your chest, and then you're going to need to measure your waist. And me, just force of habit, I've been sewing for 14 years, I like to wear it like this here. Yeah, all the time. So this video is basically just to give you general information about the general tools that you will need as you do any construction. I hope it was very beneficial for you. I will be making step-by-step videos, so just keep an eye out for those. The next one should be up within the next week or two. Subscribers, like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message or write a comment on my page. I'll check it regularly, and I'll be more than happy to make a video, upload that to help you with your questions. Until then, snip, snip, snip.